Hey guys, Thomas the Genie here, aka Mustached, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Last time, we did a side quest of one of our companions, and we got another one from it, so we're gonna do the other side quest from the other character, and we're gonna go ahead and... Doesn't really look like it matters. Although the one that says warning dangerous is making me not want to go there, so we're not gonna go to that one.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Cool. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and, I think this is hers. I don't remember whose story this is, but let's bring Victor with us. Or Vicar, or however you say his name. Get a little bit of that companion. So there's only that amount of characters to unlock, I guess. Okay. Consider me a little bit surprised. I thought there'd be a bit more, but okay. I thought that was just like, oh, there's hidden slots or something, but I don't know. I can't confirm yet, but I'm gonna assume for now that that's the full roster of people there. Potential pickups of people that can help. Woo! Ow. Alrighty.
Is it true that Manta queens devour their mates after copulation? Yeah. Well.
Alrighty. Let's see what this quest has us doing. Not the most graceful landing, but I suppose I'll take it. Ugh. Alrighty, 900, that's pretty far. Where am I? So it's over here. It's a fast travel, get some of that distance covered. Good for all that ails you. Poisons, toxins, venoms. Fight what nature inflicts. Amphotericin. Do not intake more than the recommended dosage and expect compensation for injury. There are many ingredients that have been found to be harmful. How about that? It's not even the worst one.
How many years do you think it took nature to shape the rock into a set of horns like that?
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Alright, gonna loop around this way.
No regret taking us all. Captain. Nice one.
Woo! Alrighty, easy enough.
This'll be a great one.
Oh boy. What? Wahapa. Alright. I thought this game was getting easier, but I guess not. I'm sorry, what happened though? That one was a little bit confusing. I don't know what my health was, but okay, I'm a little bit lost on how I died there. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Rewatch the tapes. Bugger. Alright, let's try that again. Not the most graceful thing to happen, but it's fine, I guess. Alright, let's not fuck around this time, I guess. Let's just run.
We can handle this.
Did you say that last time? Because I don't think we can handle this, surprisingly. Did the mosquito thingies kill me? Is that what happened? I'm still kind of hung up on that, because, yeah. Just run on through. No harm in that.
Returning fire. And relax.
Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through, and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Sharon. Okay. Yeah, that was Nokia's thing.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're going to lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. I don't know much about it. It
Damn
paid
it.
well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago. I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying because it hurt like hell to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now, come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Anyone with eyes to see would not be shocked to hear that the colony is dying. But the board's solution, on the other hand, choosing to save themselves and their families and friends at the expense of the rest of the colony? Those fucking bastards. What are we going to do about this?
I mean, it is what it be. It's us versus them, and they're kin for their friends and family.
Yes, of course. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play. Your ability to get out of tight situations virtually undetected hasn't failed us so far. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Yeah, what up with you? Yeah, what?
Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Damn it.
Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Eh?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with the need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Oh, indoctrinated early, huh?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
Okay.
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really
The algorithm, everyone.
The plan is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Accept the algorithm. Just a consume product.
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variants, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
I see.
Bono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Yo, the second school of thought.
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior.
Oops.
And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bono journal. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bono's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Yeah, that shit sounds cool.
Yes. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Makes sense.
What about you? What's your story? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now? That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? A commendable attitude.
Yeah. Alright, let's leave that for now. Where does it want me to go? I thought that said Starship Troopers. It's like, wow, what a direct reference. Eh. Cool stuff. Now I can see why a flamethrower would be useful. Damn bugs.
How many years do you think it took nature to shape the rock into a set of horns like that?
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot
Alright, let's
inside,
go
I
for
have
a
to
run.
tower to fall over.
Yo, what up? Let's get in here. Cigarette. High society cigarettes. Let's see. Okay. I have cleaned this area before, huh? What was his armor again? Oh, he had more skills to unlock. Oh, okay. Good enough. Did I miss some stuff here? Okay. Just a few little bits here and there. Make sure we're cleaning up after ourselves from before. Make sure we're cleaning up everything. Nice. Well, no, I do not have enough. Like, I do have enough. Okay. Going on up.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack?
Nah, man.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me. Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Alrighty.
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. Give my regards to Phineas.
Okay. Is this considered stealing? No, it's not. I think I asked that before when I was here last time, but... Ugh.
Great work.
Alrighty, let's get out of here. Easy enough. See this man play against himself. Alrighty, back to the ship it looks to be. Alrighty. Away we go.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Thank you.
I'll lock up.
We will continue with our squad for the time being. That way, if he has a side quest, we can move right along to that one. Dissenters. Let's see if we can move a bit closer once more. The moon's got a proposition for ya. Give me all your money.
Unexpected.
Alright, moving on along. Oh. Big bucks with the blue. Come on. Can I not do it? There we go. Give me that, please.
Process.
Here they
Should be a
come.
clean fight.
Don't mess with us.
How do I get out of here?
Oh, goodness.
Here they come. Nice hit. That's the last of them.
Bugger. Cheat my way across. Because I don't know how to get through that normally yet.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Well then, so much for a sneaky approach.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, no. What did you do?
This is an unfortunate sight indeed. My condolences.
Aw, man.
Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the mana queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. Never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Sorry for invading your home, but hey, stuff is stuff. And I need stuff. And its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like to be Rebecca's final entries. Oh, help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled or I don't know what, but the towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message uh, for all the capable folks here. We were stuck back home. We had to fight for every meal because there was no meals that you didn't make yourself. There's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life whenever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service of Spacer's Choice, just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted it out. Monarch is a living hell. We're sick of getting sick, of boiled reptidian and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, or fighting. Day in and day out, we're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here. Settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the time. We could have. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Mortars at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive, anyway. I've seen what these monsters do. Oh my god.
They were. That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
Hmm. well. We will continue on this little escapade next time. Woo-hoo! Things are heating up. So, if you ended up enjoying this part, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure to check out those links in the description. One will head over to my Discord server, the other to my Patreon page. Any donations are greatly appreciated. And until next time, everyone, bye-bye.